Pisces, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I am Deborah with Purusha Holistic Wellness. Ooh, love call. Oh. And yeah, this is your first reading for the new year, guys. Happy holidays. I hope you had a great holiday season and that the new year is off to an amazing start. Okay. Those are a lot popped out. So yeah, so this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, welcome. These readings are timeless. I believe that messages, energy is fluid. So as long as it resonates with you and what's going on in your life, then definitely this message is meant for you. All right, girl with the snake. Okay, so dealing with someone who is a little sneaky sneaks, right? And you maybe not seeing it. I feel like you're watching them. I feel like you're kind of watching them from behind the scenes. Or you might be dealing with someone who's watching you, you know? You might not know. This could be spying on you, spying on your profile. Someone trying to get back in to your good graces. I'm hearing that message as well. That's been coming up a lot lately. We're in Mercury retrograde. So obviously anytime we are in this space, a lot of the old resurfaces for us to deal with. Yeah. So you might be having someone reach out. This might have been someone that you've already dealt with. For some of you, it's someone brand new, but there definitely is this energy of them watching you, watching your every move. They see that you're making better choices, better decisions for yourself. And I feel like they're taking note of that. Yeah, because you're actually Pisces. I think you had a really good reading last time, if I recall correctly. But you're really working to, I remember that ascending card for you. So whatever you're doing right now is working 100%. And whoever this is that's kind of spying on you, watching you, etc., they're seeing how authentic this is, how authentic this growth is. This is someone who maybe this could be love, this could be business, friends, etc. It doesn't have to be love relationships specifically. Everyone's situation is going to be different, but the energy will be the same, right? And I do personal readings. So if you want me to look into your specific situation, I would totally be honored. I would love to support in whatever way possible. So this is someone who, like I said, they just don't have enough to bring to the table. And maybe they believe that they do. Maybe they did in the past. That's the justice energy. You guys could have had some court or legal dealings together. That's also just that energy of looking at things very diplomatically, right? So there's a lot on your plate. You have a lot going on. And I feel like almost because of all the balls that you have up in the air, so to speak, you're not really specifically paying attention to what this person is doing. I don't feel like you want to, though. To me, it feels like you don't really want to exchange that energy with them anymore. There's that King of Wands card. That actually popped out when I was shuffling. So you could be partnered with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or just someone who's like trying to dominate, or was trying to dominate you. But I feel like for you, it was like, okay, if you want to play this way, then I will unleash my dragon, that energy of not letting them take control. And this is actually such a positive energy for you, because it's put you in alignment with, what you're working to build with that paradise energy. You're making healthier choices for yourself, and therefore you are ascending, right? All right, let's look at this person a little deeper. They're also very intuitive. High Priestess energy. Oh, let me just see what fell. Oops. Ooh. High Priestess and the Sun. So lots of clarity coming through. Whatever intuitive messages this person is receiving, they're getting the hint. They're seeing that what they were trying to offer, what they were trying to give was not enough. The Sun is also ruled by Leo. So there's that fire again. Fire can be a little arrogant, you know. It's someone who doesn't really pay attention. You know, I love this deck. I love this interpretation of the Sun with all the bees lingering around. And it's almost like not knowing what is going to sting them and what is not, right? Playing with fire. But they're used to a certain level of back and forth. If I breadcrumb them a little bit, if I give them a little bit of something that looks fortunate, that looks like a blessing, then they'll come through. But for you, you know, you're more focused on other things, what you're building. You could be focused on your career, your money right now, etc. Yeah, making those plans, putting them into action. And you're not, like I said, you're not even really paying attention to this other energy. I feel like this is something that you had left behind last year, not bringing it into the new year with you. But somehow, you know, they are... Yeah, they're looking for ways to reconnect. That Seven of Cups is playing around with different options. How can I get back with this person? Pisces, you're in this energy of, like I said, really like manifesting. Like you have a very powerful energy around you. It's very empowered, digging deep into what you're growing and building. But it's a lot of work and it's a lot of effort. So make sure that you pay attention to that, right? Life is that natural ebb and flow. If you get too run down, it's going to make it way easier for this person to kind of come in and hook you. So, you know, especially when we're ascending, it's like, remember that anytime we grow, anytime we're evolving, we got to get used to that new energy, that new way of being. And a lot of times I think actually all the time, there is a natural order to life, right? Like spirit will test us around certain things, especially if they had, you know, a very strong grip around us. Someone who is sneaky. This card talks about like narcissistic vibes. I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but someone who's just very self-absorbed, right? Like I was saying, they don't really recognize all the time, you know, where they could actually like get burned. Again, that arrogance keeps coming through. So to me, like I said, you've shut this person down. You're not even paying attention to their energy. You're not trying to work on it. You're doing your own thing. 8, 9 of Pentacles coming out right there. You're growing towards your abundance. This is beautiful for you. So even though like this energy is being blocked with the old person, this is what you're cultivating for someone new, right? You're working your butt off to separate from this old stuff and really align with, you know, sorry, the glare is like not good and the video is not focusing, so I apologize, but that really speaks to how you are aligning yourself more with what is right for you. Someone who is a lot more grounded and stable. Just be mindful, Pisces, because there's a lot of money energy right now. So this speaks to someone who is not working on growing their finances their business or almost uses that over you, like as like dangling a carrot. How we see, I don't know, can you guys see that in that Eight of Cups? Sorry. You know, she's basically dangling this piece of fruit to see. I think she's like training the bug or whatever it is. I don't really know, but like, you know, that's interesting, right? Though, training this animal to be how she wants it to be. That reminds me a lot of this old energy for you. Something that, like I said, you've worked really, really hard to move away from. And this is someone who actually really only cares about themselves, incredibly selfish, self-focused. And I feel like they are getting their own wake-up call, right? Especially when it comes to you, because their energy is definitely more attached to you, right? That's why they're coming in to see what they can get out of you. And they're going to kind of use that, right, against you. There's that Seven of Cups that just popped out. This is giving you more options. Let's clarify this a little bit more. But you're not, I don't know, like, I feel like, here's the thing. It's like when this person pops back up or comes back in, it's going to mess with you a little bit, because I see you starting to reevaluate what you've kind of had set up, right? In our last couple readings where it's talked about you growing and evolving past this person, past that point, and then you kind of hit a standstill. It's probably what they come in with, what they're promising you. But is it coming from a good space? I don't know. I think you have to measure who you are compared to this person. Because in my opinion, Pisces, this energy of you being the Empress, you know, really hunkering down, being abundant, drawing in that abundance, you need to protect that, essentially, is what that's saying. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not really about, oops, that just fell. I love to give people love, the benefit of the doubt, etc. But knowing your worth, knowing your value, allows you to protect yourself in the appropriate way. With that Eight of Cups, Empress, Nine of Wands, it's talking about, like, protect your energy, protect who you are, the amazing gifts that you have to offer to someone, because that's valuable. And, you know, 90% of people, or whatever the percentages, are not that way. You know what I mean? And you've been working really, really hard on yourself. It's Piscean energy for sure. It's very watery. It's very emotional. It's hard not to feel defeated or down and out, especially when we don't see the fruits of our labor, when we have a lot on our plate, when we're juggling a lot, and then someone pops in and is like, oh, I love you, you know, like saying all the sweet nothings, the things that we want to hear. But this is a lot. And actually, I think Capricorn had a very similar message. Yeah. This is someone who was the dirt, the muck, the nutrients for you to grow and evolve and to actually move beyond them. They were not meant to stay in your life forever. And I feel like you know that on a subconscious level. We saw that High Priestess show up, right? Yeah. And their energy. There's someone that is going to come after you. Like I said, there's that spying energy again with that mountain lion, evaluating. But it looks like, Pisces, like you're ready to close that door. I mean, you have. I think that spirit is just, yeah, there's that shadow work. And it legit, when I showed this, it was 1444 on the time clock. So angel numbers, that confirmation. 4 is really about our angels surrounding us. You know, that we have to know when someone is karma, life lessons, learning experiences, and when someone is actually a mainstay or a soulmate type vibe. And it feels like you've worked really hard to get out of this person or situation's grip. And now Spirit's saying, great job. We love what you're doing, but we're going to double check. Make sure that this is really... So be mindful. Like I said, don't overwork yourself. You know, you're doing all the right things and you have great energy that's surrounding you. The one challenge is going to be to not let this person throw you off, right? Throw you off course or off your game. And they're going to try, and they're planning, right? So be mindful of that. They know how to hustle you a little bit. Keep your antennae up, your spiritual antennae, your intuitive antennae, to really vet this person. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Sending lots of love and blessings to whatever you're dealing with, Pisces. If you resonated with this message, definitely like, share, subscribe, drop comments below. I would love to hear how, you know, this matches with your situation. Check out the other content. Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support always. Thank you. Have a lovely weekend.